Hey beautiful people, welcome back to another one of my videos. Yes, it's been a little while, not too long, but I'm back again with another video, and you guys already know what time it is. It's a crochet braiding video day. Yes, you all know what we do. Today we have been doing, we've been doing twists and we have been doing braids and we've been doing all kind of stuff. But now I'm going to go back to one of my very favorites. Yes, crochet faux locs is what we're doing today. This is how it looks. This is, I believe, in the color, let me see, 1B30. Yeah, so it has the ombre ends, and the top part is a mixture of the 1B and the 30, and it's from the brand Dorsanee. Dorsanee, Dorsanee. And what I'm going to be doing today is actually installing these crochet faux locs using the individual method. So if you're going for a more versatile look, if you're going for a more natural look, and you don't want, that overly crocheted look, then this technique is for you. All right, so pretty much what I'm going to do is braid my hair in individual or single braids all over. I'm going to just do the parting and come back and show you guys, because there's no need to show you guys, the parting. The parting is just a matter of making boxes. So I'm just going to start off at the very back, like such. I have to, straighten the parts off camera, but pretty much it's just a process of, making these horizontal parts, and then I go ahead to make my individual boxes. So let me do that off camera, and then I will come back to show you guys the next step. All right, don't go no place. So pretty much what I'm doing is just showing you guys up close what I've been doing all over my head so far, which is starting off with a braid, a 3-strand braid, and then after about an inch or two I start twisting. So yeah, that's what this is. And guys, like I mentioned before, that's all that this stage entails. Just making sure that the hair is braided all up. And for me, the hardest part is the parting. The parting is the most tedious, time-consuming part of the process, because when you're parting your hair on your own, it's so hard to get the lines to be nice and clean in a timely manner, of course. So yeah, once that is done, and that is why I did all of them at the same time, so that I don't have to even think about that again. Once that's out of the way, then I just do all of the braiding, and then once I'm done with all of the braiding, then I'm gonna move on to installing all of the locks onto the braids. So yeah, it's like an assembly line around here, guys. Alright, so I literally have just one row remaining, and just gonna go ahead and do that, and after that it's time to rock and roll with installing the actual locks. That's where the fun begins. Yeah. Alright guys, so phase 1 is all done. Time for installing the locks, and without further ado, let's get the show on the road. I'm just gonna put this in a ponytail so that it's easy for me to work with the hair, you know, without the rest of the hair getting into the way. Alright, so locks number 1, loading. Alright guys, so the hair that I'm installing, as I mentioned before, is by Dorsanee, and this is their new Faux Locs Crochet curly, and it's in the length 18 inches. Alright, so you need a crochet tool. Just inserting the crochet tool into the loop of the lock, close the lock, pull it through. While the crochet is still inside of the loop, I'm gonna attach my hair to the crochet hook, put it through the loop, and then pull my hair and the crochet hair in opposite directions, like such. Alright, and now the magic begins. So what I'm doing is I'm undoing the lock, like, you know, unraveling it, and then I'm going to be wrapping it around my hair. So you just gradually go along the locks, undo, wrap, 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 continue, undo, wrap, wrap, and we just continue doing that process for the length of the hair. Yeah, however long your hair is. If your hair is shorter, it will take a shorter time. If your hair is longer, it will take a longer time. So once your hair is fully tucked in, then you're good to go. And I just palm roll it to ensure that the hair stays in place. Yeah. Number 1. Alright guys, so I already went ahead and did a couple rows in the back. So I'm going to show you up close and personal again how I install the hair. Insert my crochet tool. Hold on. Right, once you insert the tool at the base of the hair, and if you notice my hair is not tight at all, you do not want to make it tight. If it's too tight, it's going to be a problem. Once you install it, it's going to be unbearably tight. You do not want that. Alright, so I pull it through while the tool is still in the loop. I attach my hair to the hook, close the hook, pull my hair through the loop, right? And then hold the lock, hold my hair, pull them in opposite directions. It is in, right? Okay, so now that it's in, what I'm trying to do is undo the lock a little bit so I can wrap that and allow it to hug my braids. So once I'm undoing, I'm wrapping. Undoing a little bit more, wrapping. And you just continue doing that until you get to the end of your braid. When my hair was much shorter, it was, you know, a quicker process, but yeah. There's another method that I sometimes use when I'm installing locks, but this here is, you know, somewhat narrow, and it is not easy to get the crochet tool within the lock to pull my hair through it. But that would have been, you know, somewhat of an easier method if, you know, that allowed me to do so, but it doesn't. I mean, it can, but I would have to fight. So why fight when you can just take your time and do what you're doing? It's somewhat like you're doing a twist. So your hair, the lock, undone, wrap the lock around your hair. Yeah, similar to when you're doing a twist. Alright, and palm roll just to make sure that the hair is secured in place. Boom. Yeah. So guys, I did what I could yesterday, and I have this much left to install. And guys, I'm beginning to wonder if I made my parts too small, because yeah, this small little portion of hair is still a lot left to do. But the good thing about it, the hair is absolutely weightless. When I say weightless, it absolutely has no weight to it. So I mean, yeah, I feel like I could have gone bigger with my parts, but this is how it's looking so far. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Did I say loving it? I love it. All right, so we're working on this row right now. All right, let me get these out of the way so that I can show you guys again up close and personal the process. All right, so this is the hair. And insert my crochet tool, attach the loop of the locks to the hook, close the hook, pull it through the base of the braid, attach my hair to the hook, close the hook, pull it through the loop, and then tug in opposite directions. All right, so once that is done, what I'm going to be doing is I am undoing the lock, like wrapping it in the opposite direction, and then I start to wrap around my braid. So as I go further down, I just keep opening it up and wrapping, opening and wrapping, wrapping. Alright, and once I'm done wrapping, this is how it looks. Palm roll it. And we're good to go. again, just as a little bonus, showing you guys again what I do for the people in the back of the class who might have missed step number 1, 2, or 3. This is for you guys. Undoing the locks and wrapping it around as you go, just undoing and wrapping, undo and wrap. Alright guys, so I'm all done with the installation and this is how it looks. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty neat. I am in absolute love with this hair. Why, you might ask? Because it mimics the natural texture of locks. If you can see, it is not that shiny, silky, fake looking texture. It is more of a natural look with, you know, the frizzes, a little bit of frizz coming through, but nothing that makes it look messy. This is a perfect look. You know, they did well on this one, Dorsanee. You did well on this one. So let me just go in with a little bit of my mousse. Yeah, and a number of things why I use mousse, because it helps to, you know, to tame any flyaways, number one, and it gives the hair an amazing smell. I did not go ahead and pre-wash this particular hair, and so in order to give me that nice fresh argan oil smell, this is my mousse of choice, the Cream of Nature argan oil mousse. Yeah, so I'm just adding a little bit of that. And guys, I ended up using, of the 8 packs, I ended up using 6.5. So I have a whole pack and a half left back. And I could have used less here. I'm telling you that straight. I could have used maybe a pack less and still be good. So, yeah, all right guys, so that is the look. Let me get myself together and come back and show you guys, you know, just the put together look with my edges laid and everything. So So guys, that is it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and that it was useful for you. And remember to like, rate, subscribe to this channel. Remember to tell a friend about natural hair dynamics, because we have big things in store for you guys. Yeah, so until my next one, be safe, be blessed, and talk to you guys soon.